Native was missing one ML4 Dark, and then he got it, and it was most wanted unit in the game, and yeah, I've got roaming warrior Leo, and you guys know what that means. It means we have to build him as fast as possible. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I recently got hurt, so all my resources down the drain. All right, so now we're working on Leo. So Leo is not going to be fully maxed. His reset is going to be on 80% only. The decrease hit chance is 100%, so it doesn't really matter. And the detonate is also 100%, so it also doesn't matter for that regard. But the reset is going to be only 80%. So now times for some stats. His CP does not represent his stats very well. You know why? Because I took my Gunther gear, okay, except the ring. This ring is a bit of a makeshift ring I'm kind of working on at the moment. But I took my Gunther gear, which was all speed and attack based, and I put the gear on roaming warrior Leo. Honestly, I like Leo so much, and I hate using Gunther because of Rylet so much that I'm actually gonna leave his gear like this. I'm gonna work on a better ring for the future, and I'll reforge that. But honestly, 127% effectiveness. Actually, we can make that a little bit better, actually, because I do have this, and it's going to give a little bit of a boost. So it's going to go all the way to 133%, and the CP also goes up. So that's actually pretty good. So this guy does not have a very good Ranger artifact that would go amazing with him. But I'm going to use Dux Noxus just because as his attack goes up, because of the setup, he's going to do more bomb damage. All right. Don't really expect a massive amount of bomb damage. It's mostly going to be about making this guy cycle and loop, 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 lap, 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 and boom, he gets enough bombs. And I'll show you the comp. The comp is really, really good, and I hope you guys are exciting. These are the stats. Let's jump into the comp. And here is the comp. This comp for me is one of the best comps you can run. There's some units that are very, very good because roaming warrior is a ranger. So if you don't want to use Dux Noxus, you can actually use Sachet Thans and use a better stunner than Leo for this because Leo also slows. So I think Leo here is a bit wasted, but my Leo is really, really good. So I'm still gonna use this. So basically the comp goes like this. Harada goes first and strips everyone. He also holds Stagger Hell for ML Leo because ML Leo. Actually, let's go over the skills just very quick. If you Soul Burn, you get an extra turn. His S3 has a 90% chance to decrease speed and put bomb for 2 turns. The bomb has 2 turns, but it's not 2 turns of bomb, meaning that after 2 turns, the bomb explodes and it stuns the enemy. And this one will detonate bombs and will reset the cooldown of the enemy for 1 turn, and it will decrease your cooldown for 1 turn. And his S1 doesn't really do anything, it just does more damage if the enemy is debuffed, but honestly, you can't really build him that much DPS to the point of S1 mattering too much, right? So that's basically what it does. So when we go over to the comp, this is going to be it. Strip AoE with Harado. He's also going to carry the Tag of Hells, and that's going to allow me to burn with Leo because we want to cycle with his skills. Leo goes second, the normal Leo, puts slow and stun on the enemies. Then normal Leo goes through, and he puts bomb, and he burns and tries to go and reset whoever isn't stunned. Okay? If that person is reset, if he takes a turn, he can cleanse, stuff happens, right? So that's basically the comp. And if you don't know, bomb and stun go extremely well together because if the enemy takes the turn, they get stunned. And then the cooldown of the bomb goes down, which means that every time the bomb cooldown is at 1, when they take the turn, it's going to explode. So you basically see a bomb as a turn 2 stun. So there's the stun and then the bomb. So stun wears off, then the bomb stuns, and then if you apply more bombs on top of it, it's going to make it so every single enemy is stunned every single turn, and the bomb will do damage. So that's why we have our slow Oxlots behind the ML Leo, because we're going to do Harada Strip, Leo Stun, Bomb, Soul Burn, Reset, and then we go into Oxlots, give the turn back to ML Leo, and this is also going to provide him with attack buff, which is going to make the bombs explode and deal more damage because it scales off of Leo's attack, and buffs also count for that damage, just like it worked with burns, for example. And this Oxlots is also on Spirit's Breath, which means that every time he takes a turn and he gives the turn, he's going to get reset, and then he's going to give turns and turns and turns, and I'm going to choose between both the Leos to actually do this. And basically, that's it. Leo has such low cooldowns that he goes like S2 burn into, S3 burn into S1, and then he takes his turn. Oxlots gives him the turn back. He does S1 and then he has S3 again, and that's how we're gonna stack the bombs, and that's how we're gonna win the game. It's insane. I've beat some pretty meta teams with this. It is pretty complicated to pull off because there are a lot of teams that are gonna have a lot of cleansers. So hopefully I can get one team here where I can actually showcase this, and we're gonna need some luck for that though, because I'm gonna run against this kind of slowish team. But this slowish team has actually three immunity buffers. So we're going to need to land those stuns with Leo, or we're going to have to reset. So something needs to happen here, but I kind of really just want to showcase. If it doesn't go right, I'll try to look for a better team. Honestly, if you have the speed to back this up, this can go with you can go against a lot of units with this. But you really just need stuns. That's why I think, because Leo is a warrior and you can take Sashitans, I would take Sashitans and then, for example, ML Araminta, and then you would have two sources of damage, which would be the bomb and the burns, because she has a 100% chance to stun, and she can actually carry an extra Tegahel for when you take the Leo instead. But I don't have a ML Araminta, and I'm not going to build the Minio, because just stun for me is not enough. Leo is still better in that regard for me, because I get to use Dux Noxus, which means I'm going to power up my own damage. So let's hope for some stuns. We need stuns on the immunity buffers. Honestly, I don't really care if the SSB goes off. I just want to stun the immunity buffers, because if immunity goes up, we're kind of screwed. Perfect. Perfect. So now it's time. It's time to go Leo mode, okay? Hopefully we land some bombs. We landed 3 bombs. I'll take that. For that regard, because I know she's gonna escape at some point, I'll reduce her turn. Now we give the turn back to this guy. And then we just use S1 on someone we want to kill. I'm gonna go for her just because she does mitigate some damage, right? I guess I keep going for her, really. Doesn't really change anything. There we go. Now, every time they take a turn, it's going to be tough. I'm going to start going on this SSB because she's slow, and she's actually going to be able to counter when she escapes the stun. I actually got pretty unlucky and I didn't get the reset, even though it's like 80% chance, but it's still fine. We kill her. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go bomb again, really, because I can stack now. As you can see, they're going to have bombs. And now, we just don't do anything. I'm going to keep hitting her just because I can. Should I give the turn to someone else? I guess I could give it to Leah. Oh, actually, I should have given it to the other Leah. Yeah, I should have given it to the other Leah. Because the other Leo could have done more stuff. She's already reset, but I'm going to reset her again. And we got the stun. Because every time you detonate, he actually leaves the stun in there. I don't want to push them back, so I'm going to go for her. Okay, I got the attack buff on him. That's good. Let's get the attack buff, and let's see how much damage each bomb is going to do. If they take a turn. Okay, that was a 4k. Can she take a turn? 5k. As you can see, that's just one bomb. And by the way, when that blows, she's stunned. So she would be stunned for that turn, and she would be stunned for the next turn, which means by the time she actually takes a turn, I'm going to have my stun on Leo and my bomb on the other Leo up, which means that you can permanently stun people, because it's basically extending stuns, because as long as you keep putting bombs with different turns, that means that you're always going to guarantee your enemy to be stunned. Of course, after the Leo stun is gone, enemies are able to counter and do stuff like that, right? But as long as your Leo, like mine, is fast and you slow the enemy, it means that you're going to loop a lot, which means that Leo is just going to be able to reapply those stuns, and everyone's going to be always slowed. So the comp is pretty solid. I don't think I can take it into RTA. Let's do one more arena demonstration, and then I'll try to take it in one fight in RTA. In RTA, it's going to be hard, mostly because of the setup. I do need the Oxlots, I need the double Leo, and I need the Harado, which just makes it really hard, because I would have to pick a 5th unit that actually is a perma-ban, or something that people just really need to ban. I'm thinking about ML Lulica, just because a lot of people pick RB, but RB is an actual issue. I cannot fight RBs with this comp. It's just a thing, right? I will go for this one. This one has a lot of things that can go wrong. For example, if it's a counter, Helena, it's going to be pretty bad. And if we don't land stuns, it means that Leo insta-dies, right? And then Sashitan is gone, and then the cycling is gone, but I'm still going to try it. I want to show you that Emma Leo is a very usable unit, but there's a lot of counters, of course. He's not going to be OP, otherwise he would be meta, right? This Helena pretty fast. I have to actually. I'm going to have to burn, which is pretty bad. I'm going to have to burn. She's pretty fast, she's going to cut. So I kind of have to go for the silence, really, which is going to suck a little bit, but I think we can handle it. Let's try. Let's try. We need to go for it. Don't counter both. Okay, I think I can handle just the Ken. Yeah. Oh, she didn't even get stripped. Never mind. We're quitting this one. Hey, let's try that again. Okay, let's find another team because that one is going to bring us a lot of issues. I'm going to go against this one, even though there's an RB. RB is very, very bad for us to fight, but I kind of have an idea. I think because my Oxlots is an actual DPS Oxlots, it means that if I can farm enough souls, okay, and if I don't focus RB too much, I think I can kill the RB with S3 burn, right? And then I'll be better. Okay, I'm still gonna burn here in S3. I don't really want to reset the RB, but I guess I'll have to, just to minimize damage, because RB is gonna take a turn, unfortunately. I guess so. This is gonna be tough. Not stunning the RB. Like I would have rather have like FCC escape the loop than anyone else, right? Because RB is gonna be complicated. But I guess I'll have to. I guess I have to do it. I guess I'll have to reset him. We're gonna go for Leo again. Hopefully this doesn't crit and kill, but I kind of want to attack down him. And a dual attack, of course. All right. So everyone's dead. I don't think they're all... I'm pretty sure this gear is pretty tanky on the Leo, so Leo might survive. They're all survived. Huh. That's not bad. As long as the guy doesn't escape, we're fine. Let me go for this. Oh, now I want those dual attacks. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go for him again, because I can soul burn. Actually, I cannot soul burn. Hopefully I do land the thing on him. The bomb. It missed on him. Which is pretty bad. Hopefully we kill him. Stun. Oh. He's off. He's off. He's gonna go again. Oh, yep. As I said, counters get pretty complicated, but let's be real. We got pretty unlucky. The stun on the RB was very much required. I'd rather have someone else escape, right? I don't think we can do much more here. I can try to see if I can still see some of the... Do I have S3 on Harado? There's no point though. I'm just gonna go I'm gonna go S1. I have attack buff. Maybe I can hit. Nope, I didn't hit. GG. That's it. That's GG. Alright. Honestly, I kind of wanted to see those two blow up because those had bombs in them, and that could have been actually cool. Especially because that Charles had a double bomb on the same turn, which means that when he actually got a turn, it would be 2 bombs of damage, which would be pretty fun. But unfortunately, we couldn't get it, which is unfortunate. Should we try another arena match? No, I'm just gonna go. You already saw how the team works. There's no point overdoing it. We're gonna try to get this team into RTA, which is gonna be very hard, but I'm gonna attempt. Here we go. First opponent. Okay, this guy went full cancer on me. This is definitely not going to work. I'm going to skip the draft and most of these fights just because I really just want to make the video not too long. And I do want to keep more RTA fights because I really want to try this. Even though I know 100% that it's really hard to get the comp in, I still want to try it. Honestly, this is really cancer. I would ban this, I would ban that, I would ban this, I would ban this, I would ban this. Like, it's just, like, everything here is really bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to ban the fire unit, just because it's faster too. So it's, yeah, Horado is gone. So if they have any immunity, the team doesn't work anymore. So that's that. And he's gutsy though. He's gutsy. Like, he didn't fall. Like, that's the only fast unit I got, right? Hopefully we resist. I don't think we're gonna, but hopefully, right? But he went for the only stripper, which is interesting because Oxlots normally is fast, right? Ooh, we got pretty lucky actually. Can we land on the Rylet though? That would be extremely lucky. We slowed. That's not good enough, but it's pretty close to being good enough. Someone's still gonna die. Someone's still gonna die. I think it's Luluka. I think it's just gonna kill Luluka, isn't it? I think that's it. Goes for Leo. That's kind of interesting. She's gonna go ham on me, this Cerise, and it's gonna go straight for my girl. So I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna try to kill her with S1, and this is gonna proc my Sashetans, right? Okay, he gets greater attack buff, but that's fine. I really don't want to hit the thing with this. I'm just gonna go try to kill this guy right here. And boom. He takes his turn. Okay, now I can boost. Now I can boost, and I'm gonna boost who? Who do I boost? This is pretty hard. I'm gonna boost this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. Because I didn't get to burn. Well, actually I did get to burn with him. Alright, so he's dead. I'm gonna burn with her. But it's still gonna be pretty bad. At least we get to see the bomb on the Rylet. On the, I mean, not the Rylet, the RB. I'm not touching the RB. I'm not touching the RB. And this Rylet's gonna go ham on me. Oh! RB's gonna kill everyone, but... Damn! Those dual attacks. Oh, of course, it's dead. Okay, GG. It's GG, but I kind of wanted to see the bomb. But holy crap, these dual attacks. Yeah, laugh it off. You know I'm the superior player. Shut up. You almost got killed by this. And the only thing that you had to win was an RB. That's it. If it wasn't for this RB, we would have killed the Broman into Rylet, into Celine. Okay? That would have been insane. Insane. And that dual attack was actually pretty bad for me because I would have liked for him just to die with a bomb. That would have been more fun. So let's go again. Here we go. We got the next opponent. We always ban Athletica. We're going to skip the draft. And it's already GG because he went for Oxlots first. I will try to make a makeshift team still. I'll try to get these two in there and hopefully I can do something with it. But if Horado gets banned, I lose Soul Burn, so it's going to be pretty bad. Okay, I try to pick Kieran because Alencia is his second tanky unit that he picked. Hopefully, I get baited in hopefully he gets baited and that gets banned. I'm going to ban the Oxlots because it's the only speed threat here. I mean, there's Luluka. Yeah, this comp is not amazing. I do keep my Soul Burn, I do keep the stuns, but Kieran is not doing much here. But hopefully it works. I mean, the setup is supposed to work, right? This Luluka could be fast though, and that could be pretty bad. It's not very fast, okay. Unless I'm blind or something. Strip everyone, please? We did. Stun everyone, please? We're gonna need a lot of RNG in here. A lot of RNG. Okay, 3 stuns. I actually don't mind that because I'm gonna reset the Alencia. Even though she's gonna be annoying to me. Oh, but we'll end at the bomb, which means we actually get to stun her. So we're... Like, this is how good it is. If you miss with one, look, it stuns. And see, that's 1 bomb damage, by the way. 1 bomb worth of damage there. Very nice. Actually, like, might as well try to kill her just because I have this guy, right? Because everyone else got stunned and bombed, which means it's kind of GG. Alright, I guess I'll silence who? Doesn't really matter who I silence. I'm just going to keep going for her. There we go. I'm gonna start going slowly for her. There you go, another stun. That's good. This guy's 1 turn away from doing his thing. Okay, now BBK is off the stun. Next turn, she's gonna get the boot. And then I guess I can just kill her and get the boost, right? Yeah. Actually, there's no need, right? He gave up. Damn! I wanted to see it, dude. This guy is no fun. Let's do one more fight. That was a win, by the way. I killed the Alencia there. I get the boost, which means that ML Leo goes again with the S3, which means that I reapply the second turn of bomb, and then every time Luluka would take a turn, she would burn, and she would bomb, and then the next turn would have a bomb as well. So that was completely, utterly GG, because by the time the 2 bombs expired, Leo had his S3 again. So that was actually pretty good. Let's go into another one. Last fight, hopefully works as well as this one. Next fight, and this time I'm actually pre-banning RB. Honestly, RB Can I click? RB is going to be one of those units that's pretty hard to deal with. And he actually banned Athletica for me, so that's actually amazing. We're going to keep the draft of the last video. I don't know how long this video is, but hopefully it's not too long. But yeah, basically, you want to snipe the Oxlots first, and then after that, you basically are guaranteed that no one really goes against you in any way. This guy already picking some dangerous units for me, which is not amazing, but we're still okay, I think. All we need to pick now is the danger unit. We need to pick Kairon, so he stops going into cleave. Let's pick Kairon. Kairon is really just a bait unit for me. Let's pick Kairon. Because Kairon is just gonna make him think, uh-oh, Basar's not gonna work very well on him, and if I kill, he kills everyone back, so hopefully that's gonna be the bait ban, and he stops going for cleave. Does he go for tank? Because double Leo goes better against tanks, especially slower ones. There we go. We got it. We got it. His last pick can still be very dangerous, but we mostly want this guy to start going tank, and hopefully not A Tywin, because that one actually A Tywin is not super bad, but it's a little bit bad. I'll explain why. Basically, A Tywin will cleanse because Leo will be the first debuffer of the team, right? A Tywin will actually cleanse the first in line of the debuffs. So that means that on Leo, because he slow stuns, it strips the slow and not the stun, so it still immobilizes the enemy, right? On this comp, I really just want to ban this Acid. Because Basar, as long as I stun him, I'm fine, but the Acid just completely throws me off. This Fire unit also will throw me off because she gets CR as I hit her, and that's not good. But like the team is just flawed in some ways, you know? It's just how it is. Wait. Interesting enough. Interesting enough. I will have to be the faster one here, actually, and I'm not, because there's a Basar. Because Basar's just going to take his turn. There you go, Basar takes the turn, and we're all going to get pushed back here. I mean, there is no soul, so this guy is not on Tega Hells, which means it's not guaranteed that we're going to get pushed. But either way, nothing good can come out of this, right? And it crits fire as well, which doesn't help at all. Everyone gets pushed back. There's no CR manipulation here, so their AoEs are just going to be AoEs. Yeah, like if we fight for speed and Horado gets killed, or gets kicked, it's just how it is, because slow Oxlots, people assume it's fast, but it's just not. It's just not fast at all. Now he's gonna go for Leo, I think. The Earth Leo. Doesn't kill but stuns. That's a really weak Ravi, huh? Okay, now we take their shit off. There's still one immunity unit, which is SSB. And honestly, if SSB did not have immunity, we would have a chance here, actually. We would have a chance, because now I give the turn to Leo. And now we would stun, but because she's going to counter and she didn't get stunned. So as you can see, like this was a pretty bad team. But if it wasn't for that immunity buff on that SSB, we would still have this. But now they're all dead. They're not dead yet, but now they're dead. They're not dead yet, but now they're going to be dead. I wonder if my Kairon can actually do anything here. I know he's going to get procced here and he's not going to actually proc anything, but I wonder if he can actually... What could I have done? Hey, Ravi's going to take a turn. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do here. The team is pretty fun, especially on Arena. And in RTA, it's actually pretty fun. As long as you get the Stripper, Leo, and Leo in, they still work. It's just that they're not going to be able to loop and reapply those bombs. But the first stun and bomb will work, which basically is just a 2-turn stun, which will probably give you the win. But yeah, as you can see, I really wanted this unit. You guys understand why now. It's a lot of people say it's the worst character in the game. I think that he is actually usable, and with this comp, 3 units is enough to actually win a match. And I've proved this to you. I mean, it is gold, and people are not spamming A-Tywins and stuff like that, but I still think ML Leo is a usable unit and very, very fun. Like, that's undeniable. This was one of the most fun fights I've ever had, and yeah, that's just how it is. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.